tardes.
Okay, guys, if we can clear, please. If we can clear, please. Gracias. Gracias. Thank you. Gracias. Same again, please, guys. We'll use the microphones around the room and we'll take as many questions as we can. Anything? Jack, please, just over here. Second. There we go.
Hi, Pep. John Stones and Kyle Walker aren't here with you. Just wondered if there was an update on them.
Injured. Both are injured.
What happened with John? Because it looked like he trained this morning.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he started, but to prove it himself, he arrived this morning feeling not good. That's why we are lucky that the club give me to the club Manu Kanji. Otherwise, we'll be in real trouble. We knew it, we felt it. That's why the club moved quick, and you can bring another player, because in this position for our, especially Jaime, for the big injured, and the historical from John and Nathan that they are not quite reliable to be weeks in, week out, to be ready to play. We are in the position that's a difficult one, but it's what it is. So I think mainly because with this incredible schedule for many years, the players at the end are human beings. They cannot sustain this demanding situation for a long time.
Just hurry. Oh, just here, please.
Hi, Pep. The Champions League is where the whole world got to know Erling and his talent. Do you remember the moment where you saw him for the first time, where he caught your eye for the first time?
Well, I remember in one game, like I was in the locker room after one game I don't remember, I said, there's one guy who scored 3 or 4 goals, a young one. I remember that. Yeah.
Against Genk in the Champions League, no?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Just there, please. Guys, take the mic off each other.
How serious are Kyle and John's injuries?
I think John is not much, and Kyle is not much too, but I don't know, we'll be ready for Saturday or the game or Dortmund and Wolves before the international break, so we'll see.
What particularly is it? What injuries have they got? Is it muscular injury for both?
Yeah.
Hi, Pep. You've always said to us that the Premier League is the priority, but we're here at the start of another
Champions League. We have to win the Champions League. I
know. But I mean, when you come so close with your history in the competition as well, you've been in a final with Manchester City, semi-final. How much harder does it get each time you get closer, and how much more difficult is it to motivate yourself? But how much harder is it to win every year?
Sport, not just football, give you always, if you are involved, another opportunity. So in football, in sport, you lose more than win in your careers, and so it's a difficult competition. It's a pride to be here again. And we're going to try, like we're trying since the day one. And for seasons we didn't get much longer, and the last year we were last stages and try to perform well. See, this is worse. If February we're going to win. Fuck, I don't know. So it will depend on the pitch. Tomorrow, the next game against BVB, the games Copenhagen, Sevilla at home. So it will depend on our performance, and if it's good, we'll deserve it, and if it's not good, we'll go home. And we will get some punishments through the fans, media, and whatever, and keep going. So, and after a while, new game coming, and move forward. So, important is tomorrow start a competition. Last season, we fought a lot to be here, like Sevilla, for example, and now we try to enjoy it, knowing how difficult it will be, because the teams in Spain always are so tough. They dominate Europe in the last 10, 50 years like never another country in the world. I would love to have the historical in Europe like Sevilla has. Manchester City, we are far away what they have done in Europe. This stadium is more than magnificent in terms of spectators. I don't know if you have been here before, but tomorrow don't miss one chance the big spectacle that is play in this stadium and try to do a good game and try to make the first 3 points.
Pep, we've seen the impact the likes of Messi and Ronaldo have had over the years in this competition and how they can at times be the difference. Erling's got something like 23 goals in 19 games in the competition. He's been extraordinary in it so far. Can a player like that help make that little millimetre difference when a game's particularly tight or difficult, which you've obviously encountered in recent seasons? Could he be a game changer for you?
Listen, all the players that came on this season, but the club decided to bring him is to try to make us better. Otherwise, it would be no sense. And that help is going to help us to win the title. So I don't know. Always I believe. So if rely on the Erling shoulders, we are not going to win the Champions League. So what to do is do it well to help him to create more chances, and he score goals, and hopefully can do it. But so he came here because we convinced him, because he felt we didn't have much strikers. He could, play with us and try to be involved in our way we're playing, and settle good. Like happened with Julian, what's happened with the other new players. I understand completely that everyone talk about Erling. I understand, but I have 3, 4, 5 new players, and I consider it the same to settle as quick as possible, and hopefully he can help us. Of course it is, but he's not going to win just for Erling. You're not going to win just for Erling. This is my feeling. So, but he have a special quality, and maybe in the important games, and he can solve maybe the problems that we have. Yeah, definitely. But if we don't play good, we are not going to win the games in the Champions League or even the Premier League.
Hello, from Televisión Española. 2 questions for you. One, Sevilla are going through a bit of a rough patch. Do you think that makes them more dangerous precisely because they need to win, or are they more vulnerable than usual? Second question, Erling Haaland. Is he performing up to standard? Is he actually transforming your playing style? Do you think he's going to be decisive in this Champions League? Well, my first impression was very, very good. I've worked with Northern European players before, and they always strike me as having been brought up quite well by their parents. He's a great guy, really. He's improving at a great rate. Some players are just so good that they adapt very, very quickly, and that's what he's doing. I don't know if he's or less really dangerous than Sevilla. Sevilla have a great history, and they are special. Although if they weren't special, they wouldn't have won 3 Europa Leagues in a row. They wouldn't be here today. They wouldn't be able to play so well. I've been to the stadium before, and I know what it feels like to be here when Sevilla are playing well with Jesus, Gallega. They have great players, all of them really experienced. It is true that they're going through a bit of a rough patch. It happens to everyone. What's it then? 5, 6 matches since the league began? It's too early to pass judgment. We're here, and we are determined to play a good game. It's paramount for us to get the 3 points, because the next time we'll face them will be at home, and that's where we're strongest. The Champions League will be played very, very quickly this year, so we'll soon know whether we've made it to the 8 finals. Hello, Pep from ESPN. Haaland is getting a lot of attention from the media. Do you think this is positive for Julian Alvarez? He's a different player, of course, but it can also be very, very helpful to your cause, right? Well, I think that if Erling wasn't here, then Julian would probably be our main option. Players who come from a team like River Plate, where they're obsessed with winning, they're very, very well equipped equipped to handle the pressure. I don't know if there's more pressure here at Manchester than there is in Argentina. I haven't been there, but there is a lot of pressure there for River Plate and such teams to win. So he's been doing well, I have to say. He normally plays as a forward, as a striker, that's true. But right now, obviously, Erling has been performing really well, so he's there. But like with Crystal Palace, he can play in that position. And again, we're all positively surprised with how well he's been doing, especially considering that he didn't get to play a lot in pre-season. Against Nottingham Forest, for example, he performed really well. He's a very special player. Everybody talks about Erling Haaland, and I understand that, but City signed a great player. Julian, for a number of years, is going to be absolutely extraordinary for us. Hello, this is Alberto Moreno for Sevilla Football Club. Regardless of Sevilla's streak, what kind of team do you expect to be facing tomorrow? What do you think the game will shape up to look like tomorrow? Well, I think they will put us to the test. Really, I don't think they'll be concerned with just defending. Julian is not like that. And I said it before, and we saw this before when they played Barcelona a few days back. So we have to be prepared because they will be aggressive. This competition is generally played with a lot of enthusiasm. So more than tactics, I think emotion, passion plays a pivotal role here. More so in a stadium like this one. So we have to be prepared for that, and we have to crank up the pace right from the start. Hello, this is Máximo Rodriguez. Sorry, I said Máximo Guardiola. My last name is not Guardiola, it's Máximo Rodriguez. I made a mistake, sorry. So, first of all, congrats, because in the past 3 years, you've done a lot. 2 semi-finals, 1 final in the Champions League. You have a great team. You've gotten much stronger this season. My question is, do you think that on paper, City are hot favourites to win the Champions League? Of course, we know that when games are played, different things can happen because this is football and we saw it last year. But what do you think? This is a question I get every year in England. Are we the hot favourites? And yet, we've never won. Well, if we are seen as hot favourites, okay, fine. But that's not something I really pay a lot of attention to. Last year, Real Madrid won. History has already been written. I don't know if we're hot favourites. There are lots of great teams right up there. Bayern Munich, Liverpool, Barcelona perhaps even. All English teams really are up there. PSG as well. Some people say no, but Manchester City are better. Well, all of these teams are incredibly good. I like to lower the bar at this point because it doesn't make sense. When I won at Barcelona, they kept saying before we won that it was already a great achievement just for us to be there. And in the Spanish League and in the Premier League, everybody can tell you that anyone, club president, club chair, manager, would just be happy playing the Champions League year after year. And then who's the hot favourite? Doesn't make a difference. In England, they say, no, there's 4 teams that can possibly win this and no more. But how can you possibly say that after 6 games since the start of the season? People have been saying that Sevilla are going through a bit of a rough patch. Maybe, but there's 32, 33 games left to play? It's 102 points at stake. So, nobody knows. I don't. I can't really tell you. Hello, Pep. This is Pablo Martinez for La Agenda. Julian Lopetegui, in his press conference, said that you're the best manager in the world. So I wanted to ask you what you think about him, about Lopetegui. Well, he's a very good friend, obviously. Just look at what he said. He's a great friend. He knows what it takes to be here, but obviously the best manager in the world is the manager that wins. When Madrid came here last year, and Madrid came back and won, that's what Madrid do, really. They come back from any possible situation. We've all seen it. They asked him if he thought that Sevilla was poised to win the league, because I think they were 1-2 points away from top of the table. And he was there. He's an extraordinary manager, and he's shown that he is here with the Spanish national team. What's happening to Julian right now, this rough patch, it happens to everyone. No manager is immune to that. You can't possibly get kicked out when you start losing. It takes time. Our task is just to do the best we can with the time we have. Hello, Pep. What do you think sets Sevilla apart from all other competitors in the Champions League? Well, I can answer that question tomorrow after the game. But as I was saying earlier, there is a great emotional component here, much more than tactics. So our goal, of course, is to put on a great show, but they're also there to win. They're here to win, so we'll do our best. We'll keep playing like we have in the past few years, and hopefully we'll get the points. Thank you.
We'll leave it there. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Buenas noches.